Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sunana Mala Ismail Hassan. Ni ma'aikaci ne a nan ma'aikata, kuma ina aiki tare da dabbobi ne a nan gurin. Amma gaskiya ina son taking ɗinku round, nuna muku dabbobin da muke so a nan, in gaya muku abin da suke ci, yadda muke kula da su da sauran abubuwan. To amma gaskiya zan fi so in yi bayani cikin turanci, in dai ba za ku abu nan ba damuwa ko? Okay, let me come back again. Please, my name is Mr. Ismail Hassan. I am one of the zookeeper here and the zoo tour guide. I have been working here for the past 20 years, directly with the animals. Here we have two different sites. We have the zoo site and we have the park site. The zoo site is where we have different types of animals from different species, while the park site is where we have some relaxation area, some swings for you guys to play with. But my primary assignment here is to take you to the zoo site, show you the animals we have, tell you everything about the animals, and it is an opportunity for some of you. You can see the animals live, because I believe some of you cannot even see the animals, or has not even seen the animal once in your lifetime. But thank God today you are here in the zoo. You can be able to see the animals and even touch lion if you like. So we will go around now and then see the whole animals we have here. Though we don't have much animals, but the little we have, we can be able to go and see them live. And then, you know, this is not a wildlife. It is in the wildlife that you can be able to see all the animals you think you want to see them. But this is, we call it a zoo. A zoo is where you keep an animal. You bring an animal from the bush, you come and put them in the cage. We call them captive animals. Are we clear? So we are going to see the animals now. Now we are here at the lion den. So we are going to start with the lion den. We go in now. I will open the cage for you. To go in, we have a little cub. You know, a lion baby is called a cub. Yes. Good, and the big ones are lions. And the male lions are called lion. The female ones are lioness. And we have two of them, the two male and one female. We name them. The other male is called Anjuma, and the other one is called Jimmy. So they have one wife, so we have to separate them because they are fighting. You know, you cannot join the two male and then give them one wife. It's not possible, right? Yes. Especially in animals. So they have their natural instinct. So we are going to the lion den now. Are you ready to go and see the lion? Yes. Do you want to feel the lion? Yes. Do you want to touch the lion? Yes. Do you want to snap selfie with the lion? Yes. You are saying yes. When you go in now, I don't want to see anybody revising back, right? Okay. We are just free. So please don't be scared. She may likely come with a spit from inside. She will be thinking that she has seen a free meal this afternoon. Because you know, they are animals, they don't have senses. There is a fence there, but every day you come in here, she will try to attack. Because most times the female do the hunting in the wild, while the male protects the territory. But not that the male doesn't hunt. They equally hunt as well. But most cases it's the female that does the hunting. So the females are more aggressive than the male, because the male has more prestige, right? So we have a little cub now. I'm going to open it. He will come outside here. You will see it, but please don't be scared. I don't want any one of you to go back, please. He's not biting. He would like to come close and rub your legs, you know, just like cats. No, when he comes out, you get. He doesn't bite, please. It doesn't bite. Okay. Are you ready to see the cup? Yes. Okay. Okay, let me bring the cup. Please don't run. Hi, I'm not running. Don't run. Don't run. Next one. Wow. This is a lion called. Wow. Who wants to touch a lion? This is about 5 months old. Oh.
Very beautiful.
You can see the claws.
Yes.
You can see the claws. You can see the teeth. You can see the teeth.
Yeah.
You can see the teeth. It's still bite. It can bite you.
Wow.
So we have them. This big one you are seeing. We got the big ones like this ones. This one you are seeing inside. They are like this one. But we got them when they were 4 months. So you can see this one now is about 5 months.
So what are they eating?
And then this is they feed on meat. We fed them with meat, raw meat, once in 2 days. You know their digestive system is very slow. They don't eat every day, even in captives. You know what I mean by captive? What I mean by captive? That's you bring animal from the wild and put it in the cage. These animals you are seeing here, they are all captive animals, right? They are no more in the wild. So we provide their meal every day, though we don't feed them every day. I told you their digestive system is very slow. So when they eat today, till next tomorrow, are we clear? And they feed on raw meat. So we kill a cow every month for them to feed the lions, right? We feed every month for them. So the big one can eat about 6 kg of meat. And then we have hyenas too. And all the bones from the cows goes for the hyena. But this one we give him a half kilo of meat. We give him every day because he's a young one. We don't stuff him like the other ones. And I told you the digestive system is very slow. That is why they don't eat every day. Because they eat raw meat. We don't cook the meat before we give them. It's raw and fresh ones, right? Good.
Ku daina mai haka an ce da.
To.
Ya shiga.
Kai.
Bauna.
Ana ci, za ki ci ne? An baka? An baka, za ka ci? Wannan buffalo ne.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Yar uwa Fatime zaki ce game da wannan abun?
Kai gaskiya ina jin daɗin ganin su amma fa ina tsoron su sosai.
Me zaki ce game da wayannan?
Kai ina jin daɗi fa amma dai na kumbai shi.
To masha Allah dole dama za mu yi tsoro tunda ba tare muke da su ba. Malama Aisha me zaki ce?
Muna jin daɗin ganin su amma muna cike da tsoro ne.
To me yasa kuke ta tsoro haka?
A gaskiya ni ba na jin tsoro saboda ni ban taba ganin su ba kuma ina son ganin su kuma yau na taba zaki gaskiya na ji daɗi.
To yanzu aka ce ki shiga gurin su zaki shiga kenan.
Ba za ka iya ba.
Akwai wani abin cewa ne? Malama Firdaus, me zaki ce game da wayannan dabbobin?
Ga su nan dai muna ganin su amma kin san da ke ba sabon ba ana yi ana dan guduwa ta baya.
Ga su kuma an ce su ne Romeo and Juliet. Wato masoya kenan.
Masoya ne fa.
To masha Allah.
To duk masoya kan ji tsoron wayannan.
Gaskiya ne. Malama Rukayya me zaki ce?
Gaskiya yau ina cikin farin ciki saboda tunda nake ban taba ganin su ido da ido ba sai yau amma gaskiya tsorata nake.
To lallai kuwa duk masu ce suna cikin farin ciki nan abin ya burge su sosai ni ma sun burge ni sosai na so ma in shiga in je in dan leka amma sai ce bari tsaya a waje. Masha Allah.
Da mun shiga da kawai muna jira ana kusa da mu yau da gudu ko da kwata mun za ta yi yadda ta yi dai da jama'a nan gurin ne
Okay. Here we are at the tortoise enclosure. You know, enclosure is where we keep animals. That is what enclosure means. You can see here we have a big tortoise there. We have two different types of tortoise. Are you listening to me?
Yeah. Stop making noise.
We have two different types of tortoise. We have the land tortoise and then we have the water turtle. The one that lives in the water are called turtle. The ones that live on the lands are called tortoise, which is this one. This one cannot survive in water. When you put in this one in the water, it will die automatically because they don't have the claws to swim. And the ones that lives in the water, if you bring them out on the land, they hardly survive. So these ones, they feed on vegetables. They are vegetarians. These ones feed on grasses or cabbage, any vegetables. And they can live up to 250 years. They are the longest living animal on earth. But this one we have now is about 96 years old. The one you are seeing is a male. You know, normally the male are always bigger. The male are always bigger. So this is the male, and he has two wives. He's a polygamous in nature. He has two wives. One of the wives is 47 years, and the other one is 45 years.
What about him?
Him is 96 years old. And they hardly fall sick because they feed on vegetables. You know, even in human, when you eat too much of vegetables, you live healthier and longer, according to scientists. But Islamically, it's not like that, right? It depends on the cause. So, the tortoise now, he has been here for over 20 years and he has never fallen sick. We have never treated it, even for once. Please, you can sit on it. If you want to sit, you can sit on it two at a time. Yeah.
Once that is from water, they bring them out. Is it true?
It's not true. It's not true that you know they are reptile species. Like this one now, they lay eggs. You can see we have one of the babies here, which is about 2 to 3 years now, and they lay eggs. Yeah, they lay their eggs. All reptile species lay their eggs. They dig a hole and lay eggs. They can lay up to 50 eggs, but it's not all that are fertile. You know, they can lay fertile and non-fertile. So when they lay the eggs, they now close the hole. The temperature from the ground hatches the egg. So if the temperature is high, the egg can be hatched in less than 1 month. But if the temperature is cooled, it can be hatched in more than that. So it depends. So if they lay like 50 eggs, if you are lucky, you can get like 35 to 40 that are fertile. But the other one got spoiled. So this is one of the example of the one that was hatched. And the one that lives in the water, they equally hatch eggs too. But they come out, not inside the water, they come out by the side of the river, they dig their holes, and they lay their eggs inside. Then time to time, they will be coming out to check on the babies, whether they are hatched. When it is hatched, they will see the babies coming out from the hole, and then they will move into the water. So the tortoises are not originally all from water or born from the water. It's very difficult for them to lay their eggs inside the water and expect it to hatch.
Are they different from this one? Like, their structure, is it different?
It's different. The one in the water looks black in color, and they have like petals that they can swim with it. But this one is just like a stone now. Once you put in the water, it will just go down. Automatically, it will just drown and die. Yeah.
Thank you.
So you're welcome. But don't overload. One at a time. The head will go inside. The head will awkwardly go in and allow these two hoofs to protect themselves. And they fight. They use these hoofs to fight. If I touch the head now, it will go inside together with the leg.
Hello?
11 years old.
Wow.
And they are also a reptile species of animals. You know, crocodiles doesn't have a tongue. We have crocodile, we have alligator, we have monitor lizard. They are all reptile species. Snakes. They are all from the same family but different species. And they also lay eggs. You can see we have two different sides here. We have the water here, the other side, and then here is sand. So they do the same thing with the tortoise. They come up from the water and dig a hole. But one thing with these ones, when they are hungry, if the baby are hatched, they eat their babies up. It is their natural habit. Crocodiles eat their babies, especially the newly hatched ones. We call them juveniles or chicks, the baby crocodiles. And they can pretend as if they are dead. You can see them, they look like a statue.
Yes.
They pretend as if they are dead. Once we get close to them, they attack someone. So they deceive human or they deceive their prey so that they will be thinking these animals are dead. Let me just go and pick them up. When you go in now, you see how they can tell you that I'm alive and attack by attacking someone. And they attack both with their tail and their teeth. This tail you are seeing is just like a razor. It's very, very sharp. They can easily cut someone's leg with it, the tail. We fed them with fish or meat. We throw in the fish inside the water and they go in and take it, right? Good. So let's go to ostrich now. Okay, this is ostrich. You can see the animals from here. The ostrich are the biggest bird in the world. And they are the fastest two-legged animals. The ostrich can run up to 65 to 70 kilometers per hour. They are the fastest two-legged animals in the world. They have wings, but they cannot fly. They are flightless birds. And they are the only bird that has 2 toes on each foot. You know, all birds we have in the wild, in the world, some of them, like chicken, ordinarily, you can see they have 3 toes, 4 up to 5, some extent. But the ostriches only has 2 toes on each foot. Do you understand what I mean by toes? Yeah. 2 fingers on each foot. And they lay eggs once in a year. That is around November, December, if you are lucky, up to January. And a single female ostrich can lay up to 20 eggs. Which is, one ostrich can lay up to 20 eggs, which is about 2 kg. 1 egg is about 2 kg. It's about 2 kg, like this guy heads. That's 1 egg. You don't have your cap. So that is how ostrich egg looks like. And when they lay their eggs, they can lay it fertile and non-fertile. The fertile one is about 2 kg. The non-fertile is about 1.6, 1.5, which cannot be hatched. So when they lay their eggs, the male used to dig the nest. Do you know what is called nest? A nest is where birds lay their eggs. So the male will dig the nest. You can see what is God is great here. The male usually dig the nest, and the female one will go in and then drop the eggs there. So we now select the fertile one. Sorry, we select the non-fertile and then allow the fertile one for them on the nest. Then they start sitting on it. The male can sit on the egg for an hour and wakes up. Then the female will come and take over. Then after 45 days, they hatch their eggs. Both male and female cover the egg to maintain the regular temperature. And the baby ostrich is called Oscar. That is the name of the new. And you know, they are the most dull animal in the world. Once, because their eyeball are bigger than their brain. Ostrich eyeball is bigger than its brain. And they can swallow anything shining. They can swallow anything shining, wristwatch, keys, necklace, stones, handset, nails. No, don't worry, stay where you are. No, stay where you are. You can see the toes I'm talking about, only 2 fingers. You can see it, ba? One here and then the other one there, right?
So they used to swallow it.
Yeah, if I throw in this one now, they can swallow it.
And it won't harm them?
Nothing. That is why if you kill it, you don't have to eat the intestine because it's poisonous.
Okay.
Ostrich's intestine is very, very poisonous.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very good. I've been eating the egg now.
Wow.
Yeah, especially
like this one. How old is it?
It's about 7 years.
Wow.
7 years.
And the black ones are the male, the grey ones are the female.
Okay.
So
this one is male.
Female too. The other one is female. This is the male one, the one in the middle.
I don't understand.
That
That
one
is black. Then is male.
Yeah.
What of that other one?
That other one.
This one is not black. Oh.
Yes,
It's
this
grey.
one is female.
It's female. The other one is female, and this is the male one. It's because it's young. It's growing now. With time, you can see the feather will be completely black, and then the neck will turn red. That is his full-grown male.
How old is
The male is about 2 years now, and the female about Duka biyu. Ina fitowa wuri ɗaya duka biyu.
Wancan shekaran shi na wancan.
Mace ne?
No, mace, she's about 5 years.
5 years. This one 7.
7. Sorry, this is 7 years. That's the 7 years there. This is the 5th. Yes, yeah, this is 5 years old.
Wow.
Who can give him his ring or watch? Or handset? To swallow. So we fed. They feed on wheat bran, guinea corn, and granite. That is their feed. If you want to make it rich, you can put cabbage inside. You slice it and pick and put cabbage. You can see the eyeball is bigger than their brain. That's why they are dull animals. Look at the eyeball now. So you can imagine how the brains look like. If somebody can tell you the eyeball is bigger than the brain, you can imagine how the brain looks like, right? That's why they don't think. Once they hatch their babies, they don't take care of their babies. They go on their own. The babies also go on their own. So the only thing we do is to pick up the baby from them, so that they cannot die. Okay, let's go and see Haina now. 4 to 5 years.
What?
96. 96 years. Wow. 96. Ana zama a bayan su fa.
Ana 50 no.
96 years. Zan miki mana. Wait, ina mai video. Kai zan ji maka daina taɓa shi ba.